It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And it's new moon. What's up, rejects? It's Twilight New Moon, baby.
Yeah.
This is the best movie of the franchise. I don't know if that's true, John.
Each one that you're watching right now is the best movie in the franchise, Roxy.
That's how I feel. We love the first one. We're ready for the second one.
Woo!
John, you ready to fork or what?
I'm so forking ready. So ready. I wish my harmonies had been a little more on point, but Twilight's going to wash all that away.
Wait, I thought you sounded great.
Aw, I was
Do you know
fishing
that's a
for
common
compliments.
thread through all of our videos is people are like, wow, Roxy's always blown away by John's voice. And that's true.
Oh.
People say it in the comments, and that's right. Speaking of the comments, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to be super sexy like a vampire, because all the vampires
They
are
are the hottest.
Never have I seen an ugly vampire ever, not once, ever, never, in all the vampires. But if you want to be a super sexy vampire, then be a super sexy reject. That's how you can do by becoming a patron. Go over to Patreon, sync up with your own copy. Also, my guy John, my guy Greg, they're over there. They cover things exclusively. They have a lot of fun, and you will too. If you become a patron. Also, shout out to our friends over at Prepper. Thank you for help editing us down. We all know that I need it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen, when you try to dive in and you sing songs for intros, you need some help
Gotta
sometimes.
get a little breathing room, and you gotta get someone to rein you in as well.
Are you expecting that you will be swayed and become Team Jacob instead of Team Edward today?
Yeah, my hair depends on it. Team Jacob all the way.
Isn't that his name?
Yep.
He was barely in the first one. We'll see how he does here.
I'm surprised by that.
Should we do this? Should we new moon?
We should do it.
Here we
It's the
go,
newest
baby.
moon. Oh.
Do you have a favorite character going into this?
Mustache Dad.
Okay.
Mustache Dad is my man.
So it's like you're saying Mustang Sally. Mustache Dad.
Mustache Dad. Yeah. Who's your favorite character? Oh, the new moon.
Honestly, probably Bella. I really like her.
Good. I like
Wow,
Bella.
that moon is morphing. Oh, no, I see what's...
It's being reborn anew.
It's like the moon is mooning us.
It is mooning us. Oh my God. It's the crack. The crescent of the crack.
These violent delights have violent ends,
Whoa!
Whoa. Wait a minute. That's from...
and in their triumph die,
Really?
like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume.
This is from Shakespeare right now?
Wow, and then this looks like Handmaid's Tale, even though that's later. But the book is earlier
Oh yeah. Where's Elizabeth Moss?
in her Scientology shirt.
You know, she could be right around the corner.
Being very talented.
Sure.
Kristen Stewart looks slightly older here. I wonder how much time has passed in the actual movie.
Whoa.
Grin?
Show her perspective on you.
What's behind her?
Oh, damn. Blending in.
I peeped him immediately.
Edward, don't. She'll see you.
Sparkle, baby.
Oh. Gran. Maybe it was... Is that her older self?
No, Gran means her grandmother.
Gran, I'd like you to meet.
Whoa.
Oh, it's not her Gran. It is her older self. She's seeing herself get older because she's not turned.
It's a fun, trippy intro.
Yep.
Trippy moist. I'm here for it.
Trippy moist.
Happy birthday, pal.
Whoa.
But he still loves you.
Sure, it was Romeo and Juliet, of course. The most famous Shakespeare play.
Happy birthday.
I thought we agreed no presents.
The one from me's not wrapped, so it doesn't count.
Fair.
Cute bow, though.
That means no present Greg and I have ever exchanged counts.
It's to put your pictures in from senior year.
Oh, a photo album.
That is so cute.
How'd you get so old so fast?
I didn't. It's not that old.
Is that a gray hair?
No.
What do you mean? Were you in my dream?
Happy birthday.
It's really funny.
He is great.
I love them together.
Yeah.
Another missing hiker brings the total to 3 presumed dead. Rangers are searching for the killer animal.
Oh, still got that killer animal on the loose.
Today's a big day, Bella. R&J essay, too?
Oh, yeah.
R&J.
For a second, I was like, what research? Romeo and Juliet. That was symbolism also, that she's reading that.
Let me take a picture of you guys. My mom wants me to put together, like, a scrapbook full of memories.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I take them. I'm not in them.
No.
Don't worry, I'm in the picture. No one will be looking at you guys.
It's good.
Who made the camera? Where's the product placement?
Cullen's here.
Yay!
So are they still together? The last thing was her like, don't leave.
You can't ever leave. Yeah. No.
Man, he is a smoke. Come on, baby.
Yeah, man. Looks like somehow they upped the budget on these two specifically.
Yeah.
I don't know what that even means.
It means that they got richer and got good skincare routines and stuff.
You're aging. I think 18 is a little young to start worrying about that.
It's 1 year older than you.
No, it isn't. I'm 109.
Don't remind us.
Maybe I shouldn't be dating such an old man.
Yep.
I should be thoroughly repulsed.
Oh, the message board's got you on that.
Yeah, for sure.
There's plenty of people talking about that.
Jacob.
I'll leave you to.
Someone wants you. What a line. Whoa, okay. For a second, I thought he cut it.
Hello, biceps. You know, anabolic steroids are really bad for you.
A better frontal weave this time, or lace.
I was just buying a part for the Rept. You should really come take a ride when it's done.
Is it fast?
It's decent. I saw this the other day and thought of you.
Oh.
Catches bad dreams.
That's kind of perfect.
Yeah, you're going to need that.
So how come Jacob Black gets to give you a gift and I don't?
You are the gift, Buttercup.
Because I have nothing to give back to you.
Oh, you give me everything just by breathing.
Ooh,
Oh. Oh.
it's warming up inside.
Just by breathing.
Happy birthday.
Okay, Alice.
I thought I said no presents.
I've already seen you open it, and guess what? You love it. You're going to wear it tonight, our place.
Damn.
Come on, please.
She's so nice and cute.
How many gifts do you give where you know they're not going to love it?
All right.
Great. Okay, I'll see you at 7.
The other dude looks like the guy from Hunger Games.
No fair with the mood control thing.
Sorry, Bella. Happy... Never mind.
Oh, Jasper.
What's the mood control thing he can do?
Was he like glamoring her just now?
Juliet, it's like perfect. If you like that obviously beautiful sort of thing.
Of course.
I'm not the girl, Leah. It's nearly impossible for some people. For humans, a little poison, a dagger to the heart. So many different options.
This is true. Let's go through all of them.
Why would you say that?
Just had to consider it once.
Ooh.
I didn't know if I'd get you in time. I had to come up with some kind of plan.
What was the plan?
Why are you telling her this?
To Italy and provoke the Volturi.
The what?
Yeah, the what now?
Volturi.
Now, I'd like to repeat the last few
it
lines of
Joe?
iambic pentameter just to show they were paying attention. Mr. Cullen.
Yeah, good.
Will I set up my everlasting rest and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh? Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace.
Whew.
Seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death.
Eyes on the screen, people.
He's so taken aback.
The Volturi are a very old, very powerful family. I guess they're the closest thing to royalty my world has.
Is that Carlisle?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
From Underworld!
Yes!
No respect for human life, of course. And the law.
Wait a minute.
Above all, the law.
It's Chris Heyerdahl, character actor, and the guy from Stranger Things / Sweeney Todd.
Who from Stranger Things?
He's one in season 4.
What a mundane.
That we keep the existence of our kind a secret. We don't make spectacles of ourselves. And we don't kill conspicuously. Unless, of course, you want to die.
Do you?
This is after Underworld, right?
Yes. Oh, snap.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, that was woof.
The only thing that can hurt me is you.
This guy.
And I don't have anything else to be afraid
He's
of.
got all the lines, man.
Victoria, she'll come for me one day. Alice will see when she decides, and...
I was wrong about what I said.
I
What?
can protect you
Oh.
if you change me.
Oh, you already do protect me. You're my only reason to stay alive, if that's what I am. But it's my job to protect you.
Right, he's
tale of
just such a
more
smoke
woe.
show.
Yeah, and that of Juliet and her Romeo.
It's time, it's time, it's time.
Wowie.
I can't believe that was Nikki Reed, and I did not pick up on that.
It's okay.
Sorry about all this. We tried to rain Allison.
If that were even possible.
Happy birthday, Bella.
Thanks.
I found it in your bag. Mind?
Dated an older woman.
I feel like
Can't
you
just
should
take
know if
somebody's
she
camera.
would mind.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't in Carlisle's.
Just a little something to brighten your day.
Yes, you've been looking kind of pale lately.
Everyone getting her a gift is so kind.
It's a parasol.
Ooh, not in a room full of.
No. Oh no. No. Whoa. Jasper.
It's okay. It's just a little blood.
Oh boy. Oh my God! It is not.
Get Jasper out of there.
Music cue on his hand.
I have to stitch this up in my office. Check on Jasper.
Why did you throw her
Never wanted to have a party.
It's not your fault.
a little piece of the glass?
Jasper hasn't been away from human blood as long as the rest of us.
How do you do it?
Years and years of practice.
I love him. I think he's gonna die.
I hope not.
I wanted to help people. Brings me happiness, even if I am damned regardless.
That's what makes you interesting, man.
Damned. Like hell.
No, I'm in the band The Damned.
Carlisle, you couldn't be damned. You couldn't. It's impossible.
Thank you, Bella. You've always been very gracious about us.
So have you guys. I mean, you haven't eaten me.
Imagine the situation in reverse. You believed as Edward does. Could you take away his soul?
Whew. Burn it.
What is it? So that there's no blood. That's why they're burning it
Yeah, just to get
out.
rid of
yeah.
all the traces. Although to them it must smell like a cookout.
Yeah.
You can't protect me from everything. At some point, something's gonna separate us. It's gonna be an accident, an illness, old age. As long as I'm human, the only solution is to change me.
Woof.
That's not a solution. It's a tragedy.
You're not gonna want me when I look like a grandmother.
Maybe that's exactly what he wants.
That's his kink.
He's into the mature ladies.
Do not understand my feelings for you at all.
Carlisle told me how you feel about your soul. I don't believe that. So don't worry about mine.
Also, now she's 18 and he's 17, but he's also 109, so I don't know who's in the wrong.
Yeah, who's the adult here?
It's still my birthday. Just gonna ask one thing. Kiss me.
Oh, beneath the milky twilight.
Yeah, what is she supposed to do when they don't even kiss sometimes? Like, come on.
Woof.
It's like watching like a little teenage boy try to like keep it in.
Yeah. Keep from
Love you.
bursting with joy. I love you. Oh. They do really like emphasize the kid, like, you know, because you're in this environment and you got to play toward, you know, not an R-rated crowd. I feel like that does certainly make the tension palpable the way they do that. The kiss alone means so much.
I feel like they broke up and we missed it.
Come take a walk with me.
Walk with me, talk with me.
We have to leave Forks.
Why?
Carlisle's supposed to be 10 years old in the looks.
Oh, man.
People are starting to notice.
Dye his hair.
I've got to think of something to say to Charlie.
He's not inviting you with them.
When you say we,
You.
I mean my family and myself.
Edward, what happened with Jasper, it's nothing.
You're right. It was nothing.
Could be something.
Nothing but what I always expected. And nothing compared to what could have happened.
Sad boy.
Genre sad boy.
You just don't belong in my world, Bella.
Just turn her, bro.
He wants it so bad.
Who cares about his soul?
I belong with you.
No,
She said I belong with you.
you don't.
I'm coming.
Oh.
Bella, I don't want you to come.
You don't want me.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
No.
Go on, boy. I don't want you anymore.
Can you just promise me something? Don't do anything reckless.
Famous last words.
And I'll promise something to you in return. This is the last time you'll ever see me.
God, this happened very abruptly.
Yeah, we're already here.
I won't come back. And you can go on with your life without any interference from me. It'll be like I never existed, I promise.
If this is about my soul, take it. I don't want it without you.
It's not about your soul.
What is it about?
You're just not good for me.
Ouch.
I'm not good enough for you.
I'm just sorry I let this go on for so long.
What do you think happened that's making him do this?
It's because she's a friggin' Montague.
And he's a Capulet?
Or whichever one corresponds to whichever one they are.
Gotta walk before you can crawl. First that.
Ouch, man.
That was very abrupt.
'Twas.
I'm going to get on board, but I'm bummed.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. Yeah, I almost would have expected this at a later point, but maybe this is like the debate.
Like, you would think this is the darkest night of the soul. Like, this is...
In the overarching act of like 4 movies or whatever this is, I guess this would be now we're debating the true consummation of their relationship beyond the attraction brought in the first movie, depending on what happens.
But it's so mean he made it feel like it was her fault.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody Victoria must have threatened him or something. I wonder what the direction here was. Like, look from left to right super slowly.
You're going to look everywhere physically, then you're going to look everywhere just with your eyes. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. She's been out here all day.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, breakups be hard for sure. But I don't know about this move.
Yeah, just lay here in despair.
Huh.
Whoa.
Wolf.
Yeah, look at them eyes. Right. A little bit of that floaty tree cinematography from the first. Oh, pecs.
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Oh, that's why that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, we needed to get her to
Yeah.
him. Oh, no, that's Jacob.
Where'd they go?
We'll find her, Charlie.
Thanks, Harry.
Oh,
Charlie.
it wasn't Jacob.
It's okay.
I just had to
all right.
assume because
I got her.
you would think that's who would find her in this love triangle.
Sure. Wait a minute. Does he not need the wheelchair all the time? He was totally in a wheelchair last movie, wasn't he?
Yeah, maybe he recovered. I don't know.
It's like Guy Caballero. He just uses
No,
it
he's
for the
still in the
respect.
wheelchair, just there.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think so. When did we start?
Oh. I'm not.
This sounds like it's about to
sure.
play driver's license.
Hey. You know what? Someone make like an updated Twilight soundtrack if Twilight came out today.
She's got to be like just hurting so bad inside and so confused. Oh, November, wow.
Oh, okay, cool. Is this Licky Lee?
Alice, you've disappeared.
Whoa, catatonic.
Like everything else. Who else can I talk to? I'm lost.
December. This is a cool shot.
Really cool.
I like this.
And Alex he knows what's happening right now.
And he left. He took everything with you.
Yeah.
But the absence of him is everywhere I look.
I've been there, sister.
It's like a huge hole has been punched through my chest.
Ah! Whoa. Is that a nightmare?
Oh, she's really starting to look like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
The pain is my only reminder that he was real.
Ah! I have been there.
You're going to Jacksonville. Live with your mother.
Your seasonal affective disorder is getting out of hand.
Bells. He's not coming back.
Hell's bells.
I know.
It's just not normal, this behavior.
Well, that's helpful, Dad.
It's scaring the hell out of me and your mother.
This is called depression.
Mm-hmm. And it helps when you say it's not normal.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Go to Jacksonville. Make some new friends.
I like my old friends.
You never see him anymore.
I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow with Jessica.
You hate shopping.
I need a girls' night out.
All right? Girls' night. Shopping. I like it. Go buy some stuff.
Retail therapy. Oh. Gotta get your Muse needle drop in the Twilight movie, apparently.
Hi, Jessica. It's Bella. Yeah, Bella Swan.
Is that the first time we heard her last name?
Why are there that many zombie movies anyway? It's supposed to like draw a parallel about leprosy. My cousin had leprosy. It's not funny, you know? It's supposed to be a metaphor for consumerism, because don't be so pleased with your own like self-referential cleverness.
Ouch. Shots fired down
This
the
is
dead.
hysterical that this is her. Like,
Yeah.
Mike just wants to be friends.
What was the movie called? The Dead Come Back That Way?
Oh, it's the guys. Don't do anything reckless.
Yeah. Oh. That was an effective scene, even in flashback.
Keep walking.
What?
This is dangerous.
Force Ghost Edward.
I think I know those guys.
Well, they seem great. Can we go?
I'm just gonna see something.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
All right, we gotta take her.
Ew.
Turn around.
I feel like there is more of a horror movie hidden in here.
How is he doing this?
If we were a little bit more subjectively in her perspective.
Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
No, that's cool. I'll be whoever you want me to be, honey.
What?
Promise me nothing reckless.
No, you asked that. She didn't really.
Yeah.
You promised. It would be as if you never existed.
You're just gonna ignore that.
You lied.
You say something, babe? You know what? Never mind.
This guy.
She just got what the fuck? Her friends. Jessica's like, what?
Yeah. Jessica's about to go file a missing persons report.
Stop!
Whoa, whoa. Interesting.
Hey, what the hell's wrong with you?
I thought that I saw something.
You're insane, actually. Or that homeboy could have been a psycho.
That homeboy.
I was about to end up in an FBI interview room like some lame TV show.
It was such a rush.
Who would have played you in the dramatization?
So you're an adrenaline junkie now? That's cool. You can go bungee jumping. You don't get on the back of some random loser's motorcycle. Crazy.
Idea.
Alice, I saw him. Maybe I'm crazy now. I guess that's okay. If a rush of danger is what it takes to see him, then that's what I'll find.
Women do be crazy. Right, Roxanne?
Yeah, all of them. Every last one of them.
Where the hell have you been, Loca?
What? Loca?
That's what I said the last.
Hey!
That's the line.
We got it.
I brought you something. It's a little crazy.
That shit cray. Oh.
Scrap metal. You shouldn't have.
I saved it from the junkyard. I think they'll probably cost more to fix than they're worth, but then I thought that if I had a mechanic friend to help me out, then...
Me.
Uh-huh.
Since when are you into motorcycles?
Since now.
It's right now.
I get it if you think that this is really stupid and reckless.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely stupid and reckless.
Oh, serious, Jacob.
When do we start?
Oh.
Now, please.
All right.
Oh.
He's so cute too.
Be careful, those things are actually really
He is a bit like
heavy,
a pup.
so...
Like a wolf.
Jake, you're, like, buff. How did that happen? You're like 16. I don't get it.
Age is just a number, baby. What are you, like 40 now?
Ah, the age thing again. Is he really 16?
Age is just a number, baby.
You know.
Not when you're 16.
He ain't wrong, I guessed, literally.
So I was thinking, if we're gonna do this every day, and hopefully we will, we have to, like, fit some homework in there somewhere. I don't want Billy thinking that I'm a bad influence on you.
Oh.
You influence me, please.
Please, woman.
I'm older than you, so that makes me the influencer, and you the influencee.
My size and knowledge base actually makes me older than you.
I convinced you to build two-wheeled death machines with me. Don't you think that makes you kind of young and naive?
Two-wheeled death machine.
I'm 35, and you might be like 32.
Is this meta?
Guys, this is Bella. Bella, that's Quill and Embry.
My boys.
Bike building story's true.
Oh, yeah, I taught him everything he knows.
What about the part where you're his girlfriend?
Hey.
We're friends. I don't know.
Ooh, burn!
Actually, remember I said she's a girl and a friend.
Embry, do you remember him making that distinction? Nope.
Wow.
Oh my God. He's going like this, and she just like reached and.
Whoa. Interesting transition.
I wish I had your real address.
I wanted to see him catch the pizza.
I wish I could tell you about Jake. He makes me feel better. I mean, he makes me feel alive.
Wow.
Aww.
The hole in my chest.
Is shaped like him now.
Well, when I'm with Jake, it's like it's almost healed for a while.
Damn it. You're a Band-Aid man.
Quill keeps asking to come over. I think he likes you a little too much.
Oh, well, I'm really not into the whole cougar thing, you know?
What's up with you and age? I mean, how old was that Cullen guy anyway?
What do you know?
But even Jake can't keep the dreams away.
Damn it, Jake.
You know, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Yes. Bella's coping with the best of them, or get under their motorcycle.
Yep.
I thought this thing was starting to work, but I guess not.
Maybe it's actually haunting her dreams.
I wouldn't rule it out. It could be.
Can I ask you something? Hanging out with Jacob, that seems to take your mind off things a bit, and then, sometimes.
So hard to admit. when you start crushing for someone else.
You gotta learn to love what's good for you.
Ooh.
That's true.
Of course, what do I know? I'm just a terminal bachelor.
It's also true.
Famous ladies man.
World famous ladies man.
Go to bed. I love you.
I love him.
Yeah, me too. He's stellar.
He's great. Their scenes together are great.
I love her though.
If you told me you couldn't fix these bikes, I would say that that's really too bad, but that we're just gonna have to find something else to do.
Aww. Oh.
Is that Sam Ely?
Yeah, him and his cult.
Cult. Whoa. Oh my God. No.
They're not really fighting, Bella. They're cliff diving. Scary as hell. A total rush.
I mean, they did just throw that one guy off.
Yeah, they do 100%.
A rush?
Most of us jump.
A rush.
We leave the showing off to Sam and his disciples.
You have some kind of beef with him or something?
Go squash it right now. Diss track.
They just think they run this place. Embry used to call them hall monitors on steroids. Now look at him.
That's Embry.
Doesn't look like he's on steroids.
No. He just looks kind of lean.
What happened to him?
He missed some school. Now all of a sudden he started following Sam around like a little puppy. Same thing happened with Paul and Jared.
It's like a familiar, but for wolves.
Or maybe they're forming a pack.
Sam keeps giving me this look, like he's waiting for me or something. It's kind of starting to freak me out.
Ew.
Well, you should just avoid him.
He's grooming you.
I try.
Whoa.
How come we haven't seen any of them pop up of all of the ones who went down?
They've all drowned. They don't know how to swim.
You look scared.
I'm not.
This looks really good.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
Now slowly release the clutch.
Bella.
Oh no.
Stop.
Whoa.
You all right?
I'm gonna go again.
I feel like she's gonna go off the cliff or something.
Yeah. Oh. It's an interesting motif. This is like disconcerting when he pops
She's gonna
up.
get hurt.
Jesus! Crack your sternum on that thing. Oh, but what a hunk.
I don't know about
Akira
hit the
Slide
brake.
Jr.
You trying to get yourself killed?
No, forget it.
No more bikes. Man, your head.
Ouchie. You're bleeding a lot in this
Yeah,
Sorry.
Well, you're apologizing for bleeding.
she had to with the vampires.
Yeah, good catch.
Well, it's just blood, Bella. No big deal.
Oh, no big deal. He knows what he's doing. He knows
No
what
way
he's
is
doing.
that clean enough to clean her head, but okay.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let me clean with my sweat.
You're sort of beautiful.
Oh,
Sort of.
all the way, please.
How hard did you hit your head?
Oh,
You just like smeared the blood.
I just wanted a lighter shade.
I think you
that's
guys should be more concerned that she's gushing blood from her head.
So listen, now that you're talking
He's
and eating
so
again,
annoying.
it's, gotta get that protein in there.
Oh my God, dude. They let him improv this stuff.
Wanted to go see a movie with me.
Wait, what? But Anna Kendrick loves you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I do.
Damn.
Oh my God, Jessica's gonna cry.
Let me see. We could check out
The zombie one.
Love Spelled Backwards is Love, the title, but it's a romantic comedy. I mean, it's supposed to be.
No romance. How about Face Punch? Have you heard of that?
It's an action movie.
Yeah, it's perfect. Guns, adrenaline. It's my thing. We should get a bunch of people to go. Do you guys want to go?
But girls can't like action. They can
Yeah.
only like romance.
We're supposed to watch that. Remember the trailers like punch faces.
This feels like an
Oh my God,
improv
yeah,
game.
yeah.
So Face Punch, huh? You like action movies?
Yeah, what if they don't let Bella in? To the man movie.
Oh, it's a real possibility.
Jessica bailed, and Angela got the stomach flu, so Eric's taking care of her.
Wow.
It's just us three.
Great. Yeah.
Always in a triangle with you.
Your gun down, I'm gonna blow your freaking head off.
Yup. I didn't know Vin Diesel was in this.
What is this?
All right, forget it. Let's do this.
He said the tagline, let's do this. Okay. That's kind of charming, though. I feel like a lot of girls have lived that experience.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop.
How hardcore of an action movie we talking here?
You should hold out for someone with a stronger stomach. Someone who laughs at the gore that makes weaker men vomit.
Gambly Pontypool. That's a good movie.
What? I can't hold your hand?
Oh.
No, of course you can. I just think it, means something a little different to you.
Oh, ow.
Okay, well, tell me something. You like me, right? And you think I'm sort of beautiful?
Jake, please, don't do that.
He's right, though. I like him. I think he's sort of beautiful.
Are you Team Jacob?
I feel very messed up in this moment. I'm not, but...
Why?
Because you're about to ruin everything.
That's unfair.
Well, I've got loads of time.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna give up.
Oh.
I love a patient man.
I don't want you to, but it's just because I don't want you to go anywhere.
Well, that's fair. Afraid you repel everybody.
I'm not like a car that you can fix up.
Or a dirt bike.
I'm never gonna run right, so I should be fair to you.
It's because of him, right?
Take her to the scrapyard of love.
I know what he did to you. I would never, ever do that. I won't ever hurt you. I promise.
A lot of things for love, but I won't.
You can count on me.
Oh, Edward did leave.
He left hard.
I need to go home.
Who are you, man? Who is this guy?
Like he was puking.
What is your problem? Right now, you're my problem. Feeling sick? Maybe you need to go to the hospital. You want me to put you in the hospital?
Jake.
Wow. Yeah, you're not in Face Punch, Jake.
I'm really hot.
Was it a full moon or something?
I feel like you have a fever. Are you okay?
I don't know what's happening.
Feeling sick? You need to go to the hospital. You want me to put you in the hospital? What?
Your dad says you have mono. He won't let me visit, but would you call me?
Oh, he's turning.
Oh, he's like coming of age, but
maybe he didn't know.
yeah.
Because remember he told her about the werewolf story? I feel like he didn't know.
I just wanted to hear your voice, so no pressure.
And they said that thing about them like waiting for him or something. The other guys,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they're waiting for this to happen.
Mm-hmm. Just looking at him. Yep,
For
that's
him
exactly
to
what
get
it
hot.
is. Did he cut his hair?
So one of the other guys, or no, that's him.
Listen, I
Wow.
can't even lie.
Wow.
Body, yada, 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 in the rain? Come on. What happened to Taylor Lautner?
Yeah, where did he go? He did that one movie where he was like an action guy, and he did that one comedy.
You cut your hair off?
You wear jorts now?
The jorts are wild.
I thought you were too sick to come outside or pick up the phone when I call.
Go away.
Again?
Go away.
What happened to you?
He's in like ready stance.
Did Sam get to you? Is that what's happening?
Sam's trying to help me. Don't blame him.
What?
But if you want somebody to blame, how about those filthy bloodsuckers you love, Cullen?
Oh, I think he just got an info dump.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been lying to everyone, Charlie.
Oh.
But you can't lie to me. Not anymore, Bella.
Huh.
Look, Bella, we can't be friends anymore.
Look, Jake, I know that I've been hurting you.
Oh.
It's killing me. It kills me. Maybe give me like some time or something.
Don't.
Ouch.
It's not you.
It's me.
It's not you, it's me, right?
The actor, for sure.
It's true. It is me.
I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm not good. I used to be a good kid. Not anymore.
You just told her you'd stick around. Ugh.
This is over.
You can't break up with me.
Oh.
I mean, you're my best friend.
Aw.
You promised me.
I know.
I lied.
I promised I wouldn't hurt you, Bella. And this is me keeping that promise. Go home and don't come back, or you're gonna get hurt.
Damn, dude. Right back here again. What this must be doing to her soul right now.
Alice, things are bad again. Without Jake, I can't stand it.
You gotta find inner love, babe.
I don't see Edward anymore.
Truly, you need to learn to be alone for a while.
Will it really feel like he never existed?
Why does she want to stay in Forks?
Because I guess that's just like the one place she knows that he might come back to.
I will find a place where I can see him again.
She's gonna cliff jump.
Oh, good call. Oh, jeez. Oh, no!
Laurent.
I didn't expect to find you here. I went to visit the Cullens, but the house is empty.
I'm happy he's back.
I'm surprised they left you behind. Aren't you sort of a pet over there? Do the Cullens visit often?
Why?
Gotta be chiller about those premonitions.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
I better.
I'll tell them that you stopped by. But I probably shouldn't. Edward. Because he's pretty protected.
But he's far away, isn't he?
Not far from my heart.
Why are you here?
He came as a favor to Victoria.
Oh boy, how's she doing?
She asked me to see if you were still under the protection of the Cullens. Victoria feels it's only fair to kill Edward's mate, given he killed hers. An eye for an eye.
A babe for a babe.
Edward would know who did it, and he'd come after you.
I don't think he will. If he left you here unprotected.
Oof.
Don't be afraid. I'm doing you a kindness. Victoria plans on killing you slowly, painfully.
After a monologue.
Edward, I love you.
Hey. Damn. Are they? Oh no, they have regular fur. First I thought they had like leaves on them. Ugh. I feel like that shot was going for something that didn't quite hit. Oh. People dilated a little bit. Is that him? And does that mean the one leading the pack is the one who's been killing all these people? Whoa! Or is that still just a vampire cover-up?
Dad, I saw them.
What's the matter?
In the woods. They're not bears.
What do you mean in the woods? Belle, what the hell were you doing out in the woods?
Fair question.
I mean, they're like huge wolves.
What the flip was Grandma doing at the sand dunes?
Yeah, I just saw them. They were after something.
Wolves, you saw. All right, well, Harry, if you like going hunting, get some of your guys together.
Sure, yeah.
Oh no, he knows.
Yeah.
Wolves will be dead.
Oh no.
And Laurent would have told her I'm unprotected, Victoria.
I should go to the station.
Yeah, you should. You should go.
The wolves will be dead. The one vampire can kill all those wolves.
I don't know. Is she just guessing that, or is that what came to pass?
Bella!
Is it Jacob?
Well.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm coming up.
Parkour! Cool guy.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I wish I could explain, but I literally can't.
Literally can't even.
If you ever had a secret you couldn't tell anyone, one that wasn't yours to share, that's what it's like for me. But worse, you have no idea how tight I'm bound.
I hate this. I hate what they've done to you.
I hate what they've done to your hair.
I mean, the killer part is you already know. Do you remember when we walked on the beach at La Push?
The story I told you about the wolves.
The story about the cold ones.
I guess I understand why that's the only part you remember.
Oh.
There's gotta be something that you can do.
No, I'm in it for life.
Oh, maybe we should just get out of here for a while and just leave. Just you and me.
You'd do that?
I would do it for you.
Oh no. You do it for protection.
It's not something I can just run away from, Bella. But I would run away with you if I could. I gotta go. I'll start wondering where I am.
Hold my body.
Jake, what are you doing? Wait, Jake.
How much magic is there in this world? Like, is he literally bound by some kind of like I literally
Really
couldn't
can't.
tell
Yeah,
you
I
if I
don't
tried
know.
or
It's
something?
just, he says you don't know how tightly I'm bound. That's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah.
he physically can't speak the words or whatever.
Bella?
I need to see him.
He's not in.
Oh, different guy.
I really need to see him.
Bella?
I mixed up which character was supposed to be in the wheelchair. Whoa.
Hey, what did you do? Hey, what did you do to him?
What did he do? What did he tell you?
Both of you calm
Nothing.
down.
He tells me nothing because he's scared of you.
Whoa. Hey. Do the Caesar Milan. Do the
Calm down now.
Whoa. Wow. We're doing this now. So they like Hulk out.
Bella!
He's got a shirt on. They are like Hulks. They only wear shorts. Wow. These wolves look kind of good. Wow, dude. Whoa.
Everybody else is just watching.
Yeesh.
Take Bella back to Emily's place.
The wolf's out of the bag.
Is that guy in Echo? That guy looked familiar.
Is it possible that everything is true?
What the hell are you talking about, Bella? You know it. You just saw him turn into.
You were there. Is it possible? It's possible.
Come on in, Bella. You won't bite. Speak for yourself.
We just act really intimidating up front.
She's like, wow, great. The two guys I've had crushes on. One was a vampire. One's a wolf.
Emily, Sam's fiance. Don't stare. It bugs Sam.
Why would I stare?
You guys hungry?
Maybe that zombie movie was foreshadowing. Maybe a third guy will enter the picture.
Why would you stare?
Whoa!
Who's this?
Bella's Swan. Who else?
Who else?
You're the vampire girl.
Said the V word.
So you're the wolf girl?
Guess so. Well, I'm engaged to one.
Oh my God, scones.
Leave it to Jacob to find a way around Sam's gag order.
Damn, those are thick boy muffins.
That's a wolf thing. Alpha's orders get obeyed whether we want them to or not.
Oh.
Ah.
These are trade secrets. This chick runs with vampires.
This guy.
Can't really run with vampires because
They
they're
run.
fast.
There you go.
Oh, we're faster. Freaked out yet?
You're not the first monsters I've met.
Weren't you more freaked out?
You're good with weird.
No.
That was cute.
Sorry.
Boys will be boys, you know? Wolves will be wolves.
That's right,
Bury
bro.
the hatchet.
I mean, they do forget grudges easily.
So you're a werewolf.
Okay.
Wait, who is this guy?
You're making a joke, right?
Yes, because he has full clothing on.
Bloodsucker moves into town and the fever sets in.
Oh no.
Monolycanthrosis.
Well, can't you find a way to just stop?
You know.
It's not a lifestyle choice, Bella. I was born this way. I can't help it.
I'm on the right track, baby.
What, I'm not the right kind of monster for you?
It's not what you are. It's what you do. They never hurt anybody.
Are you sure?
You've killed people, Jake.
We're not killing anyone.
And who is?
The bear. This just really is a bear.
The only thing we do kill.
Vampires.
Vampires.
Oh.
Jake, you can't.
Don't worry, we can't touch your little precious Cullens unless they violate the treaty.
That's not what I'm saying.
But I am kind of saying that.
They'll kill you.
Really? We took out that leech with the dreads easy enough.
Ooh, yeah.
LaRon?
And his redheaded girlfriend is next.
So I guess nothing happens in this world when a werewolf bites a vampire.
We chased her all the way to the Canadian border the other night. She keeps coming back. We don't know what she's after.
I do. Me.
Damn, they murked Laurent.
We've got this place covered. She won't get near you or Charlie.
Protect Charlie at all costs.
You don't know how fast she is.
You know your lack of confidence in us is a little insulting. I better go.
Yeah, she's like, I'm Team Vamp.
Alice, I'm all right until I'm alone. And lately, that's all the time.
Let's go. Let's go. Trippy moist.
Trippy moist.
Jacob's gone. He's hunting Victoria. And Charlie's hunting Jacob.
Who's hunting me?
Thank you for catching us up on where everybody is.
You got something, Harry?
Nope. Nothing.
Oh, Harry. Harry.
But I realize where I have to go, what I have to do to see him again.
Oh, she up in the tree. Merida up in the tree.
Her hair looked so red there.
This is a Tom York song in a Twilight movie. It's crazy. Well, they did Radiohead the first time. I should. No! Whoa! Protect Charlie. Harry and Charlie. Protect them both.
Is that Jacob?
Yeah, I think he's
The light,
this
yeah.
color. Damn. She's an alternate universe Charlie from Supernatural. No, is he dead?
I don't think so, but.
Whoa, that was a cool shot.
But what was that?
Was that crow just a crow?
Or are we
a
supposed
raven
to-
or whatever?
yeah.
Or was it like a magical... Was it the three-eyed raven? Oh, boy. Soundtracks, man. Always a vibe. Always a Twi vibe.
Oh, no.
Dude, I think he is dead.
That's crazy, though. Like, why?
Damn, dude. That's an interesting dive.
What? So she can just go into the water like that?
And wolves hate water. No doggy paddling for old Jake.
Oh, no, but she's in the water and she's going to jump?
Don't do this.
Oh, it's crazy. Robert Pattinson's not in much of this movie.
You wanted me to be human. Watch me.
Jesus.
Yeah, take off your sweatshirt. That's very important.
And your jewelry.
Please.
Okay.
But randomly, Victoria's in there right now, right?
Yeah, but maybe that's just the amount of danger she needs. Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, what's her plan from here?
I feel like she wants to get as near death as possible.
Yeah, I just mean like how is she gonna get out of the water? It's not just jumping in there. It's
Oh yeah.
Mermaid Victoria. But Jacob's watching all of this right now.
Dun 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 dun.
That's like kind of a crazy coincidence.
Oh no!
She swam back into the rock.
No, she hit her head.
Can you hear it that hard in the water?
I suppose, but let's play the tape back. The dead marshes.
You can't help who you love. Because Jacob.
Oh, that's a nice touch with that.
Breathe. Come on, Bella. Breathe.
Can't just keep saying it.
That's a key part of CPR.
Bella, can you hear me?
Not gonna spit any water out.
She looked like she just got up from a nap.
What the hell were you thinking? Huh?
I wasn't.
I just wanted to see something.
Get her home! I'm gonna go help out over at Harry's place!
I think that is the guy from Echo.
What happened to Harry's?
Harry Clearwater had a heart attack.
Oh.
Is he okay?
She's gone.
Oh.
That sucks.
Did we spend much time with Harry in the first movie or more so this movie? Was it the other guy in the first movie?
His
Sam? Like his dad or whatever?
Oh, she looks like a siren. He was there, but no, it was the guy in the wheelchair in the first movie mostly.
Gotcha, okay. And yes, she does look like a siren.
It must be nice never getting cold.
It's a wolf thing.
It's a girl thing.
It's a Jacob thing. You're just warm.
You're just hot, man.
You're like your own son.
Oh, that's a bar.
This is better. I'll let you know about me.
But
Yes.
But what?
You saw what happened to Emily. Sam got angry, lost it for a split second. You'll never be able to take that back. What if I got mad at you?
Same problem as with the fam. It's like the same movie, but with Jacob. This is so interesting.
Clearly she attracts this kind of fella.
Oh, you're victim blaming, huh?
Yes, very much. It always comes down to you.
okay, not that you need me to tell you something like this, but I always will. You're not gonna lose yourself.
You only get one shot.
I wouldn't let that happen.
How?
I'll tell you all the time how special you are.
What a good boy you are. Oh.
Wait.
Oh, what?
There's a vampire. I can smell it.
That's Carlisle's car. They're here.
It's a trick. Stop.
That's a trap.
If a Cullen is back here, this is their territory. The treaty says we can only defend on our own lands. I can't protect you here.
Okay, it's okay. You don't have to.
Woof.
You're about to cross a line.
And don't draw one.
Wow. Don't draw a line.
It's Victoria, isn't it? Oh, no, it's Alice.
Hey.
Alice?
Oh.
I saw a vision of you. You jumped off a cliff. Why in the hell would you try and kill yourself? I mean, what about Charlie? What about...
I didn't try to kill myself. I was cliff jumping, recreationally. It was fun.
I have never met anyone more prone to life-threatening idiocy.
I love her.
Yeah, big sis.
Did you tell him?
No, he said he wants to be alone.
Calls in over the phone?
Bella, what is that god-awful wet dog smell?
That's probably me.
Yeah, about that.
It's Jacob. Jacob's kind of a werewolf.
Oh boy.
Werewolves are not good company to keep.
Don't be a bigot.
Speak for yourself.
Ooh.
Just let himself in.
He's ready to break the treaty.
I had to see we're safe.
Oh, she's...
Thought you couldn't protect me here.
Guess I don't care.
Dude.
I'm not gonna hurt her.
I'm talking about the other bloodsucker.
Victoria's been around.
I didn't see her. I didn't see you get pulled out of the water either. I can't see past you and your pack of mutts.
Don't get me upset.
You wouldn't like me when I'm upset.
Yeah, but the treaty, you can't do anything here.
He doesn't care.
This movie sets rules and then immediately is like, never mind our rules. We don't care about those rules. Breaking those rules.
Do it for love.
You're not going anywhere. You're gonna come back.
As soon as you put the dog out.
Wow, that's like the most ruthless we've seen her, and she's like the nice one.
How many Cullens are here and how long are they staying?
No, it's just Alice.
Just Alice. Now Liz.
And she can stay as long as she'd like.
Are the rest coming back?
A little shoulder bump.
You saw that she just got it like she doesn't know. Okay, Jacob, you're being possessive and weird.
Yeah, man. Being insecure.
You and Edward have that in common.
Well, if that's all, then you better go run back to Sam.
You were just saying in the car, you're going to say how special he is.
I keep breaking my promise.
At least you know that.
You don't have to do this to each other.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. It'd be a triangle if we didn't. He spoke, I forget what the language is called, but the Ancestral time. Dang. Each time.
Swan residence.
How dare he pick up her phone?
Yeah, man. What, do you live here now?
He's not here right now. He's arranging a funeral.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Is he in Rio? Who has the big Jesus?
Who is that?
Always in the way.
Oh, no, man.
Jake, who was that?
Bella, it's Edward. He thinks you're dead. Rosalie told him why I came here.
And he said he's arranging a funeral.
We literally played a game of telephone.
He's going to the Volturi. He wants to die too.
Romeo, no. No, Romeo.
Bella, he didn't want you anymore, remember?
No, I'm not gonna let him kill himself out of guilt.
What about your dad?
I'm 18. I'm legally free to go. I left a note.
As long as you left a note.
Stay here for Charlie.
Manipulative. Oh, well, honest there.
You know where her heart lies, man.
I'm begging you.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
He's starting to piss me off.
Don't beg, boy. No beg. Sit. We're gonna do another cool transition. We are doing another cool transition.
Why do you have to get on a plane?
That's a great question.
Well, I guess the ocean. I don't know. I thought maybe she'd swim her there like on her back. They've upped their budget for sure.
And they've been driving fast while he's been walking slow all this time.
Yeah, sad boy walk.
Yeah.
He's planning a funeral. What a line.
So you've made up your minds.
I'm afraid your particular gifts are too valuable to destroy.
Damn.
Join us. We would be delighted to utilize your skills.
You know what will happen anyway.
Not without cause.
We'll see about that. I'll show you some cause.
What's going to happen here? This is interesting timing.
I'm guessing you didn't rent this car?
I figured you wouldn't be opposed to Grand Theft Auto.
Not today.
I mean, which one? Vice City?
Why'd they add that, though?
So?
He's gonna make a scene. Show himself to the humans.
No, when?
Ugh.
He's gonna wait until noon when the sun's at its highest.
Midday when the sun is highest in the sky.
God, Alice, you gotta hurry up.
Where's Volterra?
Volterra? Their
Yeah, that's
HQ?
where Volterra lives at Volterra.
Volturi at the Volterra?
Where do you think we are? Italy? Greece?
Italy, I guess? We have arrived here incredibly quickly.
The plane.
As cool as that transition was, part of me could have used a map.
They're commemorating the expulsion of vampires from the city. It's the perfect setting. The Volturi will never let him get far enough to reveal himself.
The stakes are set.
Alice! Bella, you're the only one he can't see coming. If I go, he'll read my thoughts. He'll think I'm lying. He'll rush into it.
And she'll sparkle.
Yeah, true that.
And I still want to know, why is Bella the only one he can't read her thoughts or see coming? Gotta be something about her, unless that's just a huge plot hole.
It's just part of her specialness, I guess. Cheeseburs. This is a memoriam. How fortunate that they should pick
Push your way through,
this
Queen.
day to have this
That's a
misunderstanding.
lot of extras they had to pay for.
True that. Ugh.
She sees him.
No. For whom the bell tolls.
Go tackle him. No. Yep, through the water.
Yes.
Come on. Go, Queen, go. Yeah, he's got to show I also have abs, okay, Jacob?
I've got the V.
My abs are pasty, but they're still abs. No, the little girl sees him.
Not working my chest, but I am working my abs.
The little girl's going to see him.
He is not using his eyes.
She's trying to show. The little girl's like, look, look. Deck him.
Ooh.
Open your eyes, look at me. I'm alive. You have to move.
Heaven.
You're here.
I'm here.
You're alive.
Oh.
You had to know that I was alive, that you didn't have to feel guilty about anything. I can let you go now.
Oh, never again.
Never acted out of guilt. I just couldn't live in a world where you don't exist.
Oh.
You said...
I lied. I had to lie. You believe me so easily.
I'm a little insulted, in fact.
Because it doesn't make sense for you to love me.
Oh, your self-worth, girl.
You're everything to me. Everything.
My sun and stars. Hey, a kiss.
I just can't. I like love them so much. It hurts. It's like I tried to fool myself into thinking it'd be okay with Jacob, but it won't be.
That's good. It's putting you right into her dilemma.
Ara wants to speak with you again.
No rules were broken. Nonetheless, we should take this conversation to a more appropriate venue.
Oh, no. No.
Bella, why don't you go and enjoy the rest of the festival?
The girl comes with us.
No, you can go to hell.
Oh, he looks messed up.
Come on, guys. It's a festival. You wouldn't want to make a scene.
It wouldn't.
Enough.
Whoa.
Dakota Fanning?
Damn. Yeah.
Arrow sent me to see what was taking so long.
That's definitely her. I just saw her face on Ripley.
Just do as she says.
That's wild.
I'm kind of sad Michael Sheen's a vampire, though, just offhand, because that means that this is not an Underworld crossover.
You don't know that. He could have gone hybrid when he died and then switched over.
Oh, let's go. Don't get my hopes up.
I always said if somebody could play me in a movie, I wish it was Dakota Fanning.
That would be radical. And if someone could play me in a movie, it would be Michael Sheen.
And if I can play somebody, I hope it's Drew Barrymore.
Oh, and I'll play Robert Pattinson.
This is a good game. Play along with us at home.
Buen pomeriggio.
It looked like Leighton Meester. I don't think it was, though.
She wished them a happy Sunday.
Is she human?
Yes.
Does she know?
Yes.
Then why would
Huh.
she wants to be?
And so she will be.
For dessert.
Ouch. That familiar life seems cruel.
In what movie do you think Bella's going to turn?
That's a question.
It's only a matter of time.
Send you out to get 1 and you bring back 2.5.
The fourth one.
What a happy surprise. Bella is alive after all.
Ugh.
I love a happy ending.
What are we doing here?
The blood appeals to you so much. It makes me thirsty. How can you stand to be so close to her?
She's a literal thirst trap.
Arrow can read every thought I've ever had with one touch. And now you know everything. So get on with it.
Ooh.
You are quite a soul reader yourself, Edward.
Creepy.
You can't read Bella's thoughts.
Oh.
But can he? Why? What's the thing? Tell us.
I would love to see if you are an exception to my gifts as well.
Let's do this.
Would you do me the honor?
I wouldn't want somebody to know every thought I've ever had.
Nope. Because half those thoughts are by accident anyway.
Yeah. Involuntary. If everybody could read the second thoughts I have, great. But not the first.
The revised
Yeah.
thoughts. Yeah.
Interesting. I see nothing.
Something's up with her.
Maybe she's just that devoid.
No, I
of
told you it's
thought.
got to be her blood. There's something about her mom, dad, something. Or did he really see nothing?
Let us see if she is immune to all our powers.
Everyone touch Bella.
Pain.
Oof. Damn, she's got presence. Those eyes. She's doing the Cruciatus curse, and Bella's been practicing occlumency.
Just stop hurting him, please, please!
Master.
Oh.
Go ahead, my dear.
Whoa.
This may hurt just a little.
Put your hand in the box. Fear is the mind killer. Oh, that smile's fading.
She confounds us all. So, what do we do with you now?
You already know what you're going to do, Arrow.
She knows too much. She's a liability.
Arlo's such a showman.
That's true. Felix?
Whoa. Huh.
I know what I thought.
Whoa, no, not Alice. Damn. Teleportate. Whoa, the crack. Teleportation fight. Ah. Decent hits here on the action. Whoa.
It's starting to feel like Harry Potter, kind of. I don't know.
There is some definite overlap.
He's giving Daniel Radcliffe.
I'll bet. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing like Gryffindor Quidditch clothes. It's funny because he's Cedric Diggory.
No, please, please!
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, that is funny.
Kill me, not him.
You would give up your life for someone like us, a soulless monster.
Just get away from him.
Yes, you do have the power right now, Edward.
You don't know a thing about his soul.
That's right, Queen.
Yeah.
Tell him. Stand up for your man.
If only it were your intention to give her immortality.
Uh-oh.
Is it this movie?
Could be now. Is he gonna do it? I will do it.
Bella will be one of us. I've seen it. I'll change her myself.
For real? Oh, he's gonna check, of course. How good are you at planting images?
Little house on the prairie.
Yeah, these like quaint outfits.
Sparkling.
Your gifts will make for an intriguing immortal Isabel.
Whoa.
There's got to be a reason that she's not penetrable by them.
Called her Isabella.
That's her name.
So few people use the full thing.
Let us be done with this.
My man just wants to go home.
I would advise that you follow through on your promise soon. We do not offer second chances.
This guy was in another YA adaptation.
Was it Maze Runner?
I think he was in I never saw it, but I remember in the trailer, I think it was Mortal Instruments, City of Bones.
What? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, with Lily Collins, I think.
Nice fishing, Heidi.
Yes, they do look rather juicy.
Save some for me.
Love her.
Oh my.
This way, please. Stay together.
Are they gonna eat all those people? Damn.
Is Heidi the tour guide?
That's grim.
Oh no, Heidi was the receptionist who wants to get turned.
Was she in that red of a dress though?
I don't know.
Not that she couldn't do a quick change.
There's a lot of characters they throw at us at once.
Yeah.
You can sleep. I'll still be here when you wake up.
Where's Jacob?
He's curled up at the foot of the bed.
The only reason I left was because I thought I was protecting you. I needed you
How dare you make that choice for her?
to have a chance at a normal, happy life.
It's not about what you need. Ask her what she wants.
So easy for you to leave.
Leaving you was the hardest thing I've done in 100 years.
Since I was 9 years old, the hardest thing I've ever done.
Come on, that was hot. I don't want to hear your shit right
hot.
now.
It was hot. I'll give it to him. He's always got the lines.
I will never fail you again.
You keep saying that, Jacob keeps saying that, and you keep saying it, and Belle's the only one who stays true.
That is true.
Charlie's come.
Hey.
This dude don't be letting her down. Charlie.
Yeah, but he also doesn't see what's going on at all.
I'll take a win where I can get it.
You okay?
Dad, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, last time you said that, you took off. I didn't see you for 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, Dad.
Bella, do not ever do that to me again.
See, everyone just doesn't want to get left.
And you're grounded for the rest of your life.
Not technically breaking any of his rules. He did say he couldn't take a step inside the door. He came in through the window.
Just like on Clarissa Explains It All.
He's not gonna forgive me easily.
No.
Can you? I hope you can, because I honestly don't know how to live without you.
Aw.
So in love with him, it hurts. Something's wrong with me. This is so toxic and horrible.
That's good casting. Good casting. Oh, they really do a nice build up to all the
Kisses.
Like anytime the kiss happens,
The
like
kisses are
like
Alice changes me. Can't get rid of me.
She won't need to change you. There are always ways to keep the Volturi in the dark.
Oh no.
No.
She leaving again right after she got grounded?
You all know what I want, and I know how much I'm asking for. The only thing that I can think of for it to be fair is to just vote.
You don't know what you're talking
To vote?
Shut up.
Alice.
I already consider you my sister.
Oh.
I love Alice. Remember when I said Alice was going to be the villain of the franchise?
It would be nice to not want to kill you all the time.
Thanks, bud.
I'm really sorry to both of you for how I've acted, and I'm really grateful that you were brave enough to go and save my brother.
Will you accept this rose?
But this isn't a life I would have chosen for myself.
It's like Nikki Reed's first real moment.
And I wish that there had been someone to vote no for me.
Dang. Okay, respect.
So no.
Oh, hell yeah.
I already consider you a part of the family. Yes.
It's a no for me.
Why are you doing this to me? You know what this means.
You've chosen not to live without him, which leaves me no choice. I won't lose my son.
Yeah, you can't act like you're got no part in this.
I'll wait until after graduation to make it easier on Charlie, you know? I want you to be the one to do it.
You should pick the age. Like, oh my God.
Let's go.
He wants to talk to me.
Do you guys have telepathy together?
So you're still alive for now?
It's just me keeping you away.
Except for Bella.
You stay the hell out of my head.
There you go.
He can't help it.
I know you have something to say to me, but I want to say something to you first, if that's all right.
And I'd like to do it in song.
Thank you.
I would take it.
But I'm here now. I'm not going to leave her side until she orders me away.
We'll see. My turn to talk.
Let's go, bud. You gonna bark all day?
If any of them bites a human, the truce is over.
But if I choose it, it has nothing to do with you.
No, I won't let you.
dude.
You're not gonna be one of them, Bella.
It's not up to you.
You know what we'll do to you. I won't have a choice.
Bella, please come.
Wait,
Oh boy, oh boy.
is he gonna hurt me? Read his mind.
You know he's not.
Jake,
Oh no.
I love you.
Oh. But I'm not in love with you.
Don't make me choose.
Choose for me so it's easier.
Because it'll be him. It's always been him.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Jake.
No, you don't speak for her.
No, not like this.
Stop! You can't hurt each other without hurting me.
Yep. Gonna force the two of you to be friends if it kills me.
Jake.
She did really kind of mess with him.
I mean, like, I get it from the immediate position, but also, yeah.
But people are also allowed to change their mind.
You shouldn't become what I am.
I can't do this alone.
And please just wait.
How long?
Just give me 5 years.
That seems right.
Finish college.
Also, like, I wouldn't want to look 18 forever.
Yeah.
That's too long.
And 3.
4 movies worth.
You're so stubborn.
2.
What are you waiting for?
Your body to mature more.
Condition. If you want me to do it myself.
Start eating a lot of pineapple.
What's the condition?
And then forever.
That's what I'm asking.
Are they gonna
Romeo.
cut?
Marry me, Bella.
Oh, come on, man. Get on the knee. Ah! We just ended on gas.
Chris White's interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Listen.
Definitely a different directing vibe on this.
Listen. Listen.
Take it.
Well, first of all, if you are listening and you're on Apple or Spotify, then make sure you give 5 stars and comment. Let us know how you guys are feeling about these Twilight binges that we're doing right now. Okay, listen. 5 years is a lot. 3 years is a lot. Marry me, and then I'll do it now. Like, what's the whatever? Okay. We just watched the second Twilight movie.
We did. We're
Hit
here.
me with your thoughts. Okay.
We're knees deep now.
Talk to me. Let's play a little bit of a comparison game between one and now.
Desplat did the music. Okay, yeah, comparison game.
Randomly, they do have, unbelievably talented people working in these movies, like in all different arenas, like unbelievable music, wild performers, like even seeing Dakota Fanning in here was like, what is happening right now? But okay, how do you feel about Twilight New Moon? Hit me with your initial gut thoughts.
I am enjoying this ride immensely. I think probably from a filmmaking perspective, I prefer the first movie overall. But just the continued development of the lore and, the entanglements back and forth of, I don't know, I guess the meatiest part of this is, and I've heard many people over time, deride Twilight for, presenting you as something that is gray and dysfunctional in certain ways. And I thought they made something interesting out of that struggle, because I think it is easy to look at this and in many ways go like, this is messed up, man, like because of the age or because of how everybody's trying to make decisions for each other. But like given where she's at in life as, having just turned 18, and they got the whole Romeo and Juliet motif like big in your face for this, like I was at least caught up in the immediate sort of tension of all of that. Yeah, it's like, okay, she's desperate to see Edward and she's in this depression, and like that's a very relatable thing. It's like somebody kind of exits your life and then you spend months kind of languishing, and then somebody else comes in who kind of helps you to see the light in living again, but whom also isn't an exact replacement or can't quite fulfill the thing that is missing. And so like, the like we were talking at the very end there about how like the whole Jacob thing like is kind of, it's like there are ways in which she is like leading him on, or at least like exploring this thing with him in a way that seems like, at least from our bird's eye perspective, like it is going to end in tragedy, at least for him. So like all those bits and details I found rather interesting for, what this is, I think, about in the nuts and bolts is, it's about the sordid affair of the romance of, all this cosmically impossible to process stuff, but also just our, immediate love and attraction and all those things. I like the thematic nature of all that. As a movie, I thought this one kind of swung back and forth in that there were times where, he's got the lines of like, just you breathing or whatever is what keeps me alive, and like you protect me. Like Edward especially always has like some kind of bar where I'm like, oh, smooth dude. Like
Thanks for remembering.
Yeah, and it's like there is a hamminess to it because again, it is so hard on sleeves, so high school journal in a lot of ways. But I feel like in moments that's entirely appropriate to what this is, and I enjoy that. There are other times throughout a lot of this where they are very much being like, here's exactly what is going on, and here is what you just saw re-summed up in a quick monologue by this character. And like as a movie, I think it's less graceful, and I can feel this dawning the aesthetic earmarks that will probably mark the it's like the first movie in any series is always like a bit of its own thing, and then everything kind of derives out of that. So it's not like a huge shift from the previous to this one, but in the filmmaking, this does feel more like, okay, now this is the more sleek, more, we have a franchise on our hands now approach to like the directing and construction of stuff.
Okay, the thing that strikes me the most after the second it ended, this flew by for me. Mm-hmm. Like when we got to the end, I was thinking we were at the midpoint. Like, I did not realize when we ended, I was like, oh my God, it's been 2 hours. What?
Yeah.
Where did that go? And I think that's really interesting because while some of the stuff makes no sense, while some of the dialogue is like, oh my God, what? While some of the choices made here are like, you got to be kidding me. I am enthralled. Like, I understand why this had people by the throat. The love triangle really plays. There's a million love triangle things. Of course, I've mentioned Vampire Diaries before, but now this is a very trendy thing on every single, between Gossip Girl, the
Sure.
Gossip Girl 90210s of the world, The Summer I Turned Pretty, My Life with the Walter Boys. I mean, every show that comes out now pulls from the love triangle, and we've seen those shirts, Team Edward, Team Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
We see it in real life with Team Angelina Jolie, Team Jennifer Aniston. You know, like these.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The love triangle, for some reason, our society is completely obsessed with it. And the way that this, I knew I was Team Edward, and then we saw Jacob, and I was like, ooh, he'd be cute. He's really sweet. He's into her. He's trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
He's dealing with his own stuff. And then when you see her back with Edward, you're just like, no. I mean, it's Edward, bro. And when she says like it's always going to be him, if you don't make me choose, because if I need to, it'll be him. I feel like that was a message to the readers, to the audience at home, like, yo, don't get it twisted. This is not a full love triangle. She is telling us right now, if she has to choose, she's always going to choose him.
Yeah.
So don't get too heavy on Team Jacob, because she's going to choose Edward. I would be shocked if by the end of this 5 series,
she ends up with Jacob after all this.
You know, like
yeah.
It's her and Edward. So that's really cool. I like getting to know the other characters more. I'm liking some of the other vampires. Alice is really dope.
Yeah, I like Alice a lot.
But while we're knowing more of the vampires, we're spending less time with the high schoolers. So less Anna Kendrick, less of the other homie, less of the guy.
And they did feel more out of place here to me than they felt very natural in the first movie, and then this one I kept feeling like every time we cut back to the high school friends, it was like a weird comedy. I liked the whole movie bit with the punch face or whatever,
That was
face
wild.
punch, and I thought that was really funny, but it also felt like it was like I don't know. It felt like it was inserted into the movie. It's like it didn't feel like the natural kind of humor I've expected out of these movies thus far. It's like very overtly broad.
Well, it kind of reminded me though of like, and maybe it had no intention of doing this. And sometimes I read too deeply into things. But in high school, like I remember being in high school and my mom was so sick. And that was like a real life, very serious thing I was dealing with. And then you'd go into school and people would be like, oh my God, Jimmy's not being nice to me or whatever. And it would just be like, wow, that feels like, and not that you should be like rating people's trauma. Everybody has their own life experiences, but especially in high school, when you have real life heavy things going on, it sometimes is like impossible to be friends with people around you who don't have what you deem to be like very heavy things. And I felt that with Bella when she doesn't want to sit with them. And it's just like, wait a second, you guys are talking about like, who are you going to prom with? And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep my vampire boyfriend alive because there's somebody after us, And I do feel like that's relatable for a lot of teens when they feel like they're so in over their head that they can't even relate to their classmates. This is why I love Bella's character. And I know that she's been so, over the years, just like ripped to shreds. But she, to me, is not like annoying teenage angst. I feel for her. Even though I don't like the way she treated Jacob. I don't like that. Like, no, it's you, Jacob, it's you. And then she was like, it's not you. And then it is you and it's not you. I don't like the wishy-washiness. But I was like that as a teen too. Well, but I love the character.
Yeah, and I think that, honestly, I think that again, being alive for culture during the height of Twilight, you hear a lot of just debates about the dysfunctionality of the certain relationship dynamics. And I think it's easy to approach a movie like this, and especially if you're not trying to meet it halfway at all, to look at those things and go like, oh, look how dumb this is. Like she's totally leading this guy on, and it's just one woman's quest to choose between bestiality and necrophilia or whatever people say. And like, I feel like the things like that, like, oh, she's leading Jacob on, and like, the whole kind of array of entanglements that, she's flirting with Disaster to try and see Edward, and she's not always being straightforward with everybody.
Don't be
and
reckless.
She's deluding herself. Yeah. And, she's, I think a lot of things that people complain about the relationship aspect of this are actually features, not bugs, in the sense that like, this is an age where that stuff is messy and you're figuring it out. And Bella is going through stuff that is kind of like way beyond the pale for most people in her age range. And, she's dealing with just elements of the world that are so much more expansive than she has like full knowledge of how to grasp and stuff. So like, yeah, I think the central melodrama is interesting, is actually presents interesting ideas. And I think the way that they play it, at least among the actors, is, at least for me during the course of watching these, pretty convincing. And yeah, like, I don't begrudge the movie those dysfunctional details, because that's stuff that people learn and grow through, or at least do to one another. And the whole time when they're standing around being like, I'm trying to protect you by making all these decisions and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like everyone's trying to do a version of what they think is right, and what you should want versus what you shouldn't want. And those things, I think, are like the actual interesting stuff underneath the more superficial things that you can have fun with or whatever.
No appearance by her mom.
No mom.
No mom.
No, they credited. I wonder if there's like a deleted scene or something, because they credited the minor league baseball team from Jacksonville or whatever. So
that's interesting with the stepdad.
Yeah.
Loving her relationship with the dad. I know you're liking that too.
They're great together.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And I mean, her too. That's that thing. And I think also people scoff at like it's the fantasy of this ordinary girl who just everyone is focused on. But I think that's also part of the inherent nature of what this kind of fantasy's appeal is in the first place. Is you can, I would imagine, be able to put yourself into Bella's shoes. You can swap yourself in. And, I think humans, certainly some humans, many humans probably do have that desire, at least, to be looked upon with such admiration and adulation, and to have these incredible, cosmic, suitors basically, competing for your affection. Like there is a fantasy there that I don't think is illegitimate, that people often like will dog something like this for. It's weird. It's like, in the there is a lot of melodrama and there is a lot of, again, camp here and there, or like, I guess like romance can feel like cheese when you're in a more high school vein, but I feel like, again, that's something that to me is not a bad thing. Like the things I would improve about this are more sort of like tonal issues or directing choices or just like the way some of the dialogue is handled, especially when it comes down to more like functional dialogue or things like that.
Kind of surprised after the first one they didn't go with Catherine Hardwicke again for this one.
Yeah,
It seemed like
man.
she did have a great grasp on this.
I liked her tone. Yeah.
Yeah, but this was cool too. I mean, to me, it's not the first one, but I still really enjoyed it. I'd be curious to see where we go. We've heard from you guys that the first one and the last one, really, it's like a bookend with as the two best ones. So at least we have things to look forward to.
Yeah.
And then I want to know multiple things. Number one, why can't Bella be penetrated by the vampires?
By their minds.
By their minds. Like, why? What is that? There's got to be something to that. I don't think we can just accept. Yeah, just is what it is.
Either she's just inexplicably the special, but they're hinting so much, and they're like, "Oh, your abilities once you join us
Feels so Luke
unmatched."
Skywalker. And so
Yeah.
like I just want to know.
Yeah.
More like Rey, I guess. Like, is this about her parents? Is this something I don't know? But I want to know about that. I want to see what happens with Jacob. He does seem to have this obsession with her before she even came back. Like, remember, she kept saying all those things like, "You loved me," or
He's
like,
had eyes for
from when
her,
she was
like,
5
from the
years old,
get-go,
and then he was
yeah.
trying to make all these excuses, and it's like, so what is that about? Is that something about werewolves? Do they just like find one person and want to mate for life, or what's the deal there?
That absolutely,
and
could
like,
be a
does he have
thing.
no other person he could be interested in? Because the obsession that Edward has with her is, he's told us why, because she's the only person he can't read her mind. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Why does Jacob have this obsession with her? So I'm curious about that. I just feel like there's more answers to come, and I'm excited to get to them. And also, it's super sexy and fun. So,
Oh yeah, well, and I think there's both elements in Jacob there. Like, I think it is partly just like because they grew up together, childhood crush. It certainly seems like, but also I think there is probably some of that canine just imprinted loyalty that he must have, or just that fixation that
Totally.
he must have. And I'm curious to watch those things grow into, like that mood swing he has. Like, there is a bit of that, like, oh, it's also like a coming of age metaphor of like, when his lycanthropy kicks in, he gets all like raged out for a minute and
Hormones, baby.
curb his hormones, and he gets a whole new look going on and everything. Like,
I'm so happy we don't have to deal with that wig anymore. It got better from the first one to the second one, but that front lace was not good in the first one.
I didn't think I would be able to adjust, but I mean, it's his definitive look with the short hair, so it's fine.
I am really, really curious what's going on with Taylor Lautner, because I have to say, I think that Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner are all knocking it out of the park.
They're exactly kind of right for what's going on here.
Perfect casting,
Yeah.
great performances. You would think after this they would all have insane careers, and Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart have had these insane careers after this.
I think I can see where you're going, and I'm curious to see how the performances grow.
Yeah, I'm wondering by the fifth one.
Yeah, because the thing is, Pattinson and K. Stu they're on a wavelength that kind of harmonizes to me, and I think Taylor Lautner, has chemistry and plays off of all of them. I think he's placed nicely here, but I don't think he is the strongest actor. I would put him at the bottom of that totem pole in terms of who's the strongest
It's
actor.
hard to know because of the character he's playing is the one that's most over the top. So it's like, what does that? Yeah,
You're beautiful.
So what does that look like by the fifth movie?
Well,
Yeah.
and he has a naturally kind of boyish and plucky, puppy doggish just vibe about him that, again, suits the character, but I also wonder if is kind of just him too. at least again, yeah, like as of this first impression in the full complete role here, it does make me wonder. And that's kind of a neat flippy flop. Is like in the first movie, you're like, oh, he's like barely in this, and then in this one, you're like, oh, Edward's like barely in this, and then part 3, I imagine we're gonna spend a lot of time with both of them. But yeah, curious to see how his acting changes, because based on this, I could see how they would skyrocket out of this and how he might get the big opportunity from this, but I don't know what his range is necessarily.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
This. Yeah.
Keep the music up, team.
Defo. I think I actually have like a burned copy or something of this soundtrack, because
there's Bon Iver on there.
There's a Bon
too,
Iver, yeah. It's one that has like a Bon Iver and a Muse and a Death Cab and a Dead Weather and a Black Keys and like a whole bunch of stuff.
That's
where you're like,
cool.
where are all these people come with the soundtrack?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the next one?
I am, and I know one thing about it that makes me very curious in terms of behind the camera, because I don't know if any of these. Maybe the last 2 were directed by the same person. I don't know if any of them have the same director. So
I know something about a casting thing that I thought was in this one, but apparently it wasn't. So I'm guessing it's in the next one.
It must be.
You know something, I know something. I'm not going to tell you what I know. You can't tell me what you know.
I'm curious, and I feel like every opinion you hear about Twilight is like subject to ultimately when you, because some, it's like I'm sure everybody has had a different version of which movie is the best movie, and I feel like at some point I've heard someone say Eclipse is the best movie for such and such a reason. So either way, I'm excited, and like again, this one I thought maybe was like slightly less cohesive, certainly, than the first one, but I still am interested in the growth of the journey overall, because the things that actually work for me are like a nice surprise, and I like, finding things to appreciate in things most people just sort of cast aside. And even the things that are like campy or that, ride a certain line of like hamminess or whatever, I am also enjoying. Like there were maybe honestly, the only times I ever got like kind of not bored, but like less enthralled was like during action.
Yeah.
Like the action
they do that
is not the
sped up
strongest
stuff and like the disappearing stuff.
I like the idea of it.
I am curious also what your thoughts are on this. Did you think that Edward was actually like appearing to her and projecting himself somehow, or is she just seeing him, knowing what he would say when he's like giving her advice? That was just interesting.
I wanted maybe the movie to make a visual choice that made me wonder more. I kind of got the sense that he just was appearing, but it's vague enough that it could not be, but I feel like he was just appearing. And that's an opportunity where I feel like they could have mixed in a little bit more horror, because like her seeing him is kind of disconcerting, but yeah, I don't know. I think they could have made that sort of like, is this a hallucination? Is she really? She says that thing to Jacob at one point. She's like, I must be crazy, or I'm going crazy. And part of me was like, lean into that,
Yeah.
Because you're also having your mind expanded heavily by all these supernatural beings, like I have to imagine you would doubt your sanity at some point. But
are you trying to hit me with some trivia?
We're going to do a little triv.
All right, what do you got?
All right, get this. Each member of the wolf pack had to have papers proving their native descent. Chasky Spencer is Lakota Sioux. Bronson Pelletier is Cree Métis. If I get any of these wrong, please correct me in the comments. Alex Meraz is Purupecha Tarasco, and Kiowa Gordon is Hualapai, and Tyson Hausman, who was discovered at an open casting call, is Cree. Damn. One of those guys.
I wonder how they
Echo.
feel about having to have their papers showing their native descent. It's like, I don't think that I would love being cast as something, me telling them what I am and them being like, prove it.
It does ride that weird line where I'm like, I appreciate your attention to authenticity.
You really
but
wanted
this also
indigenous
feels
people,
like, show me your papers.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's like, and some people aren't able to access that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was okay. The big like main bro guy was in Echo. He was.
What else you got?
All right, at an hour and 30 minutes, shouts out to Chasky Spencer. At an hour and 30 minutes, just before Jacob almost kisses Bella, he says, "Oh, this was in the He says, "Quap Kilautli," which means "stay with me forever" in Quileute. So there you go. Jacob throwing down that forever
Yeah,
love.
he's like really obsessed with her. I don't know. There's something going on there.
I mean, and certainly that plays into the whole like, oh, we've known each other forever, and you probably didn't realize that I have been in love with you.
Yeah.
In 2019, Robert Pattinson said in an interview that he had recently watched this film on television and had reminisced about the series and the good memories he has of it. He also said that he thought the soundtrack was ahead of his time. He is correct about that.
For sure.
Hey, this is fun. The film's American premiere was held on the 16th of November, 2009, which in the lunar cycle is a new moon.
Very cool.
That is on brand. And throughout Twilight, Kristen Stewart wears, I guess it's the first one. She wears brown contact lenses in order to match Bella's eyes. The same is true of this film, except for one scene, the Jacob-Bella breakup scene outside of Jacob's house. In this scene, Stewart did not wear lenses. Instead, her brown eyes, are actually CG applied during post-production. This was because the large amount of rain kept affecting her lenses. Oh,
so
that
what
makes
color
sense.
are Kristen Stewart's actual eyes?
Are they like
Blue?
or
And they're like,
hazel
no?
or something? I guess not. Yeah, I guess Bella has to have them. I'm used to seeing people.
Why can't she have blue eyes?
I don't know. I guess maybe they spend a lot of time describing her eye color in the book.
Why didn't you just type in eyes?
It's one of those. Oh yeah, that would be easier, right? Eye color. There you go. She's got.
Oh, it's like green.
Yeah, it's like green hazel.
Why couldn't she have those?
I don't know. My literal guess is probably it's made a big deal of in the book, and then fans would be like, her eyes are the wrong color. And I feel like that's something people would notice. I feel like that's something fans would be particular about.
Well, that is truly bizarre, but you guys are the fans. Let us know what you're particular about. How'd you feel about this one compared to the first one? Are we in for a wild ride with 3, 4, and 5? What's the best one to come? Would you rather be a wolf or a vampire? If you had to turn into a vampire, what age would you want to do it at? Like, let us know all the things. Those are all my thoughts.
Every thought.
That's the trend. Yeah, and by the way, what age would you do? I feel like 30 is a good age.
30 or like, between 25 and 30. I feel like if you want to...
18, man. Fuck that.
18 seems like, yeah, like as much as I feel for her, I am like, hey, slow it down a little bit.
Let yourself develop.
Yeah,
Be
man.
you.
Let your brain develop fully. And I know girls' brains develop more fully faster, but...
Yeah, but not till 25 does that frontal cortex grow in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and hey, maybe Bella has ADHD, and maybe if she lets her frontal lobe, flesh out, maybe, that'll straighten itself out, and she could rob herself the opportunity to be normal neuro-wired.
She doesn't seem to have ADHD. She seems
I'm just
very concentrated on
reaching
one
into
thing
my head.
only.
She's got hyperfocus. That's what I'm talking about. The rest of her life is languishing. She can't keep up a relationship. She's barely at school.
It's
she's
almost
only
like
focused on
she's a
one thing.
reject.
She is a reject.
She's
She's a member of the Reject Nation.
Okay, later, rejects.